to me, when I think about like what therapy is, there's kind of two things that come to mind. One is that be who you needed when you were younger, right? And I think that most teen specialists like really understand that because, you know, a majority of us, we're in therapy. I actually believe that a sign of a good therapist is that they're kind of still in therapy, kind of like working through their stuff, because therapy isn't just like a one and done situation. It's like a let's grow, you know, forever and continue developing who we are as humans. I actually believe that a sign of a good therapist is that they're kind of still in. So anyway, be who you are be who you needed when you were younger, right? I live by that. And then the other piece is really that I want people to have a good experience in therapy, teens especially, because a lot of times when they're coming and they're seeing me, I'm like maybe the first or second therapist that they've seen. And so for me, it's so important that they feel heard and valued and supported. Granted, it doesn't mean that we're not talking about hard things and they're not getting feedback, but I think when I say I want them to have a good experience, I want them to have such a solid relationship with me that they can tell me all of the things, they can give me the feedback, they can be honest, they can, you know, like we're working on building all those things. And teens deserve their own special demographic as far as like therapy goes. And so I'm not against a generalist or someone like seeing a teen and working with a teen. There's lots of good therapists out there. But I do think that generally speaking, a lot of people will say, oh, like teens are just like mini adults, right? Kids are just like mini adults, but they're not, right? They deserve their own special people who like really understand the population, the age, the struggles, the development, the things they're going through, that are particularly trained in those things. So when I talk about being a teen specialist, 95% of my like continuing education credits, every training I've done for the past 15 years has been focused on teens. And teens deserve their own special demographic as far as like therapy goes. And so I'm not against a generalist or someone like seeing a teen and working with a teen. There's lots of good therapists out there.